All right, good day, hi, and welcome. Okay, Uncle's getting safely across the street. Okay, I think it's gonna rain. I'm in. I gotta come up with a name for this thing. The Black Highway Beast? No. The Street Reaper? No. What do you call a GMC, 2015 GMC Canyon? I got to come up with a good name for it. The Junction. I wonder if they're still open then. They're closed right now, but still early in the day. So yeah, so did a little bit of work at the Legion yesterday. I got to show you this truck there. I'm going to show you this truck hopefully before it rains. And I'm going to head back home. I got a bunch of stuff to do today. So yeah, so I just dropped my uncle off. He's going to play around at the Legion for now, but we got to come up with a name for this truck. It's a little V6, and I'm going to cut that big guy off. I know a lot of tonnage, but I'm just going to scoot around the corner anyway. So this is like the main drag. This is Front Street in Camel's Bay. This used to be the old Highway 148 right here, and then it got kind of diverted to up top where it's just a little bit better. And yeah, these streets are kind of tight. One thing about this truck is you cannot see out of this darn thing. She looks like she was kind of bummed out, like, oh, I gotta go to school. Probably late for school. They say that little chip stand there is really good. Camel's Bay Fire Department right there. Oh, I gotta get one of those. Gotta get one of those. Roads around here. This is probably the best road around here. The guy there, he's my uncle knows him quite well. I've met him a couple of times there. He's kind of like a mechanic. He builds race sleds. I know some of my subscribers would like that, and he builds like insanely fast, like 280 horsepower kind of sleds. There, 29 there. See, school's on, so I gotta go slow. I was just saying to my uncle, like, almost all these schools were built the same way when they built them back in the 70s and 50s and stuff like that. St. John's. I went to a St. Luke's, a St. Michael's, and I can't remember the ones out west though. But anyway, I got to make that pit stop and to get the best meat sticks in the world. That's like the priority, but that's not till I get to Otter Lake. So what do I call this thing? Like, it's a peppy little truck. It's gonna need brakes pretty soon though. The only thing I hate about this truck though is that is an impossible. You cannot see out of the, when you're on an angle like this, you cannot see, like that A-pillar is just too thick. It's in the worst spot. And I do find the rear mirror, I know it's got the backup thing. I know all the new vehicles, like, you can't see out the back window, right? So it's got a high ass end for such a small little truck. And so when you're backing up, it's hard to see. And like, even like it's like, I keep thinking it's the mirror. It's not the mirror, it's the back window. It's too short. Like, it's too, yeah. Other than that, it's great little truck. Drives good. Gets fairly good mileage, except for when you get big hills like this. The backup camera is kind of blurry on it. There, it needs to be. I'm gonna have to clean it. My uncle has eye deterioration, so he can't see straight ahead. Like, his focal point is gone, right? So he can see peripheral, but he can't see that, so he can't drive. So that's why I drive him up here. So we always use his truck. I put 75 bucks in it from a quarter tank yesterday. Well, his money, obviously. But, yeah, and that almost gave me 3/4 of a tank, so it's not a big tank on this. Drives nice. It does have adequate power. It does have a manual mode, which is really cool. Yeah. Definitely looks like it's raining over there over the big farms. Oh, that farmer got out early on that field. That's normally all full of corn, so he got that all cleaned up. Yeah, so things I like about it: comfy little truck. Things I don't like about it: can't see out of it. Like you're fine forward though, like it's fine forward for sure. Steering wheel's comfy. Got little nubs here. They're kind of like your thumbs just kind of rest on them. Nice fat little steering wheel like that. It is a peppy little truck, so you do got a speed check or something. The other thing I don't like, maybe it's just because my seat's up too high, but you can't tilt the steering wheel high enough to see the dash. Yeah, because my aunt's like really short, so she's got the seat up really high. So I haven't quite figured out how to lower the darn thing. Whatever. But yeah, nice little truck. Little black truck. V6. I mean, it's not as big as Brutus or Thunder, but yeah, got a neat little hood thing on there. Kind of looks like a big button on the front of the truck. The way that is, it's like push it, see what happens. Yeah. I don't know, what do we call this little truck? I gotta come up with a name for it. Because when I get home, I gotta see if my dad's back. And if he is, I'm gonna see if wow, I gotta do that. Holy crap. It's like the fastest wipers in the world. His windshield's definitely in better shape than mine. Mine's all pitted, so. Yeah, I gotta see if I grab some metal today. I gotta go get paid. I gotta go I got a bunch of missions today, so it's 9:30 in the morning. I wasn't gonna leave till 9, but I ended up going down, and my uncle was like, oh, you're early. So I got there about 8:30 because I was like, well, by the time I get everything done today, it's gonna be well into the afternoon, and I'd like to get everything done, get a bit of, if I could do a metal run with my dad's truck today. It's gonna be a light metal run, but my friend Amanda has a washer and a dryer and a couple of little things, and I don't want to bring them to the house, right? But and offload them. So what I'm going to do is I'll load that up, and then, you know, rather than, I'm not just going to take just that to the scrapyard. I'll go and grab some of the stuff out of the backyard, you know, like a truckload, and even if I make it only an extra 20 or 30 bucks, you know, it's an extra 20 or 30 bucks, right? So do my first scrap metal run of the season. That'd be pretty cool. That will be pretty cool. And then yeah, but we gotta come up with a name for this truck. Yeah, we definitely gotta come up with a name for this truck. Think hard, guys. Think hard.